I am a big Battlefield fan ever since the days of Battlefield 1942, but let's be honest, there's never really been a great Battlefield single-player campaign. Visceral, who have a pedigree of storytelling and character development, now have the helm, and you know what? I think they might have cracked it. Instead of putting the player in a war scenario, we're plunged into the murky world of cops and robbers where, as police officer Nick Mendoza, you become embroiled in a drug and turf war on the mean streets of Los Angeles and other faraway locations. This is also actually one of the first games I've played that looks like it's on a next-gen console. Facial animations are almost lifelike and textures and weather effects are awesome. Acting is also top-notch with convincing performances, which really makes you care about the characters, a strong point in any single-player campaign. Moments such as protecting your partner and stopping them bleeding out while bullets fly all around you, or trying to close the jaws of an attacking crocodile are breathtaking and exciting, and the very fact that you're playing a cop changes the way you might want to play the game, at least for me it did. When infiltrating areas, you can use your scanner to tag enemies, scan them if they're a known felon, and listen to what they're saying from afar. You can also use the same scanner to compile evidence in your case files, which will bag you rewards in both single and multiplayer. I also found myself playing the game a lot more sneakily to avoid killing people. Call it good cop syndrome, I guess. You can throw bullet casings to distract guards and hold up to 3 enemies at once to cuff them instead of punching them around the chops or shooting them in the neck. Weapons feel suitably meaty, and it's actually rather enjoyable popping off pistol shots as well as using more conventional firepower such as shotguns and assault rifles. Don't expect a sandbox experience though, such as Far Cry 4, but you will get the opportunity to drive vehicles, trucks and boats, and you can also choose where to go within the arena you're put in. For example, you can choose to sneak around the sides of a building or go in guns blazing. Trust me, playing this on the hardest difficulty, you'll have to think carefully about how you go about completing your mission. My only real downer on the game so far is that enemies seem to be bullet sponges on the hardest setting. I know this is to make the game harder, but if I drop dead after a couple of shots, so should they. Headshots of course result in an instant kill, so maybe I should just be more accurate. I am really enjoying this different take on the Battlefield franchise, mainly because, besides the Frostbite 3 destruction and the HUD, the single player campaign doesn't really feel like a Battlefield game. With a variety of locations, interesting characters, some cool set pieces and plenty of weapons and upgrades to play with, including a taser, an all new grappling hook and zip line, it's a lot of fun to play, and that's before we even get to multiplayer. It gets an excellent 8 out of 10.